Hey guys, Ash Cuber here. I'm not used to saying that. What's up? It's Ash Ball. No, that doesn't work either. Anyway, today I'm gonna show you the best cubing timer in history and how to use it. So, now is day 2. So, yesterday you learned how to solve the 3x3 cube, and now you're wondering, if I'm gonna be a speed cuber, how can I time my solves? Well, look no further. cstimer.net. And it should not look like this. 1 minute. So cstimer will have this ugly pink and purple thing. And so how you can change that is you go into settings. Now, before we do this, I would recommend going to so just search up cstimer plus. And now you can go to the Google page. So chrome.google.com web store details cstimer plus. So it should look like this. And this says remove from Chrome. You're going to download it and activate it. What the heck? You're going to download it and activate it. And then it will look like this, but with that ugly pink and purple theme. So let's just go through all the settings. So set the language to English. Hide all elements when timing, because if you don't do this, just do it. It looks better. So use milliseconds is off. You could turn it on.
Whoa, you, my friend, just got a PB average. Congratulations.
That's a feature I'll talk about in a moment. Use milliseconds is weird. I don't do it, but if you want to use it, then it's fine. Even if you have it off, cstimer is going to count the times. So time format, it's the first one, HHMMSSXX, and then parenthesis X. So auto export per 100 solves. You could do like to file or with cstimer ID. I don't do this, but there was one time where it showed unreachable, like this, except it was cstimer.com is unreachable, and I made the terrible mistake of clearing all my site data, and that kills your solves. I fixed it by resetting the router, and I was so mad. But to a file, definitely I should turn that on. Import non-latest data. This is weird. It's dangerous. It sounds dangerous. Hint messages and logo. Yes, this is fun. When you get a PB, it does this.
PB, 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 PB. Well done.
Oh, I turned it off.
Whoa, you, my friend, just got a PB average. Congratulations.
Yeah. It'll say like session best and like stuff like that. So, country for NR alerts. You can put your country. I put my country. Like, weird. Yeah, and enable national and continental WC record alerts. So if your NR gets broken, cstimer will shout when you come into your thing. Oh my god, country broke the NR. Okay. The display stuff's good. You can set the UI design. Oh, there we go. That's what it looks like. More like this old style. cstimer plus is much better. I like the look of it. It's very modern. UI style is set it to your device. Like, this is mobile on a computer. It's probably not going to do this if you have it set to auto, but still. So, I like mine set it flat, but you could also set it to normal and it looks like that. I like flat. So, tools pan. I like to set everything to flat. Background image opacity and background image, you can upload it. You can set it to 1, which is 3x3. 2, which is 3x3, 2x2, 1x1, and 3 is this really nice one that I like to use. I set it to 70 opacity, but it depends on what color you have and what your preferences are. And you can set the size of the timer small font after decimal point. This is something different. So when you get into CS Timer, remember how it showed the numbers instead of a big box? That's what happens when you use this. So like small font after the decimal point. Back when I didn't use a stack map, I did the timer. But I don't like to use it now because I type it in with the stack map. That's what this box is. Okay, so you can change your color theme to your preferences. Not really much to explain. You can set, if you do draw scramble, you can set the logo image to like CS plus. So for the timer, you can set use mouse timer on. This is useful for people like they made a Spark mouse. What? Yeah. This guy made a Spark mouse timer, which uses a mouse. So if you do CS timer, you'll want to have this on. But probably you guys who are just starting out or who are watching this video and don't have a timer, you guys will probably just use the timer. So use mouse timer. Like spacebar is much bigger than a mouse. Okay, use WCA inspection. I mean, you can turn it on, but for a beginner, I think you should take way more time to plan out like the daisy and stuff. Voice alert or WCA inspection, you can set this to like a YouTuber or random, or these male voices and female voices, they sound weird. I recommend a YouTuber. Whoever's voice you find most satisfying. And you can change their volume if they scream at you. Here, it'll set to timer, but if you have like a stack mat, you can set it to typing or stack mat. I don't have a connector cord. Unit when entering an integer, don't worry about that if you're using the timer. But I like to use the bottom one because if I ever wanted to switch to milliseconds, it has the milliseconds in the data. Keep this to here. Time of keeping space down is 0.55. I don't like 0.3, 0.55, because that's the amount of time you have to hold down a stack map. Multi-phase, this is really cool. Sometimes I use this if I want to record my splits, but weird. The rest of this stuff is weird. Scramble size, this actually doesn't change the length of the scramble, this changes how big the scramble is. Auto scramble size, yeah, it'll automatically be adjusted by the length of the scramble. I like it when it does that. Okay, monospaced scramble. I don't think it does that anymore in the new the UI design. Limit the height of scramble area. Oh, that one's good, but you guys aren't going to be using long scrambles. But like the way it does, if you have a super long scramble, to prevent the scramble from being like tiny font, it'll just scroll anyway. Alignment and scramble area, you can set that to left, right. But they both look weird. I like center. Pre-scramble, don't. That's weird. Yeah, this is odd. Action when clicking scramble, you can set this to your preference. Okay, and so set in here, you can. It's fine, but just don't mess with this stuff. So, yeah, this stuff's good. But if you do like mean of 3 events, you want to change this. But if you just do 3x3 for now, I recommend doing this. And statistical indicators, you can set that whatever you want. AO means average of, but it's actually not an average of. It's so like I do 5 solves, and it cuts out my best and worst solve. So it's a truncated mean according to Wikipedia. You can set this to anyone you want. Okay, enable multiple deletion. Yeah, so this is good. So if like you have a bunch of gibberish solves, so like I put in like so that was like 4, wasn't it? Yeah, because that one was a +2. Now, if I go into here, the least recent solve, so like the bottom solve, I can put in 4 because I did 4 useless solves that I want to delete. That took 29 hours. Boom. And then you're done. Okay, there's not really much to mess around with in statistics. So, time just bleh. I don't mess with this. You can set your tools and your scramble image size. So like this thing down in the bottom, if you have to draw a scramble, you can set how big or small that is. Put your number of tools, and good. So, is this still recording? Good. I have 2 minutes left. So, virtual Bluetooth is useless. So, this is like, what am I gonna say? Oh, so here, you can turn tools on and you can set this to your tools. This is time trend and it shows you a graph of your thing. Whoa, I was doing very good like yesterday when I did that 66 solves. Lots of sub 20s. I'm doing really good. Few above 30s, I'm so bad. So, you can set list times on and off. Scramble though, you remember notation from the last video? This is good, because if you just hand scramble the cube, it's not going to be official. So like, yeah. Sorry if there's background noise. Probably there isn't. My mic is very high quality. So now I'll show you how to use the timer. So what you do is you press the space bar and you wait until it turns green, then you let go. Do your stuff. And press the space bar. And I just got a new PB. I think that's about it for this video. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to upload this to YouTube. It's very long. Anyway, this is useless. Goodbye.